It's time to reinvent the light stand. If you've ever been on set fighting with a light stand that won't lock, or maybe it doesn't fit in a tight space, or it feels sketchy the moment you walk away, well, MagMod has a brand new product for you to check out. It's called the MagStand. Hey everybody, Lindsay Adler here. I'm a portrait and fashion photographer and I shoot a mix of studio and on location work. Recently, MagMod invited me to check out their brand new light stand. It's called the MagStand. Now today what I'm going to do, instead of just talking about the features, which I will share, I want to actually take it on a shoot and see it in action. Now for these images, I'm going to be shooting in a tight bar, in this venue where stability and size and speed are really going to count. It's low light, uneven floors, it's tight space, so this is where I need to make sure my stand is flexible and stable. So with that in mind, what is so special about a light stand? Well, for this one of the things I noticed immediately is the height adjustment system. Instead of traditional twist knobs, this uses a button-based adjustment. Basically, you just press the buttons and you move the stand up and down, and it locks in place when you release it. It is fantastic because it's smooth, it's fast, and it's just really satisfying to use. Everyone I showed this stand loved this part of the design. And if you're making constant micro adjustments, it saves you so much time. All right, so next up, we're gonna check out the leg deployment. It is simple as one motion. You squeeze, you push down, the legs are locked in place. There is no fiddling, no second guessing whether it is secure. It definitely is. Stability is always a big concern with me, especially when I choose stands, because I want to make sure that my lights and my subjects are safe. One of the things I like about this is, yes, it's stable, but there's even this little built-in hook on the side where I can hang a sandbag for stability, or I could take an extra camera bag. I don't need to bring extra clamps or accessories. This brand new stand is highly adjustable, and it's got a low profile footprint, which feels so stable, but it's not bulky, it doesn't really get in the way. Now this leads me to another discussion about space. This is an area that MagMod team was very much considering with the design. It fits into areas where traditional light stands would struggle. I can put it in a tight corner or a narrow walkway or in a smaller room. So if you're shooting in a compact studio, perfect. If you're adapting to a real world location, it definitely gives you the flexibility that is going to make a huge difference when you're shooting. Now, speaking of travel and being on location, I feel like I am constantly packing my life into a suitcase. The 9-foot version of the stand, it fits into a standard suitcase. You remove the center pole, you lay it alongside the stand, and it travels easily without needing its own case. Now also, that center pole that I just removed, it doubles as a handheld monopole. So if you're shooting in a location where you can't really put stands, or what I do all the time is I need my assistant to hold the light in just the right angle, well, you can use the monopole and it's an option built in. I don't need to buy or bring extra gear. Also, there's a lever on the stand that easily releases the pole, and the same button allows you to adjust the direction of your light on the pole. Again, it's just one of those small touches that makes it really easy to set up, and it shows that they're thinking about photographers and how they actually use it. Now, speaking of thoughtful design, if you have multiple stands, there's actually this little magnetic connection on the side of the stand where you can nest them together. I love that so much because it makes it so easy for me to just carry multiple stands with one hand. It sounds like a small thing, but if you're loading in or moving between rooms, or you just need to be fast, it makes a huge difference. I really feel like they put a ton of thought into the design of this stand. It's made for real world scenarios. It's fast, it's stable, and it makes a difference if you need to move quickly in different environments. So if you're someone who shoots both in the studio or on location, or if you travel for work, or basically if you just want to be able to adapt to different environments and tight spaces, the MagStand is a fantastic new product. Everyone I showed it to loved it. It's the kind of tool that makes your life and job quietly easier. And that's something to consider. The less time I spend wrestling with my gear, the more time I can focus on my subject, my light, and the images I'm trying to create. So if you want to learn more about the MagStand, or if you want to check out the full tech specs, head over to magnetmod.com/MagStand. And I've also, of course, put a link in the description below. If you do end up trying it out, I'd love to hear what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.